Hello and welcome to this video. Today our topic is interchangeable heads. Frequently used on large forming machines, they are utilized to reach areas that are difficult to access. Interchangeable heads are a challenge for many comb systems. Often, different interchangeable heads are not supported within a single machine model, which means that you need a separate machine model and even a separate pulse processor for each interchangeable head. One machine model and one pulse processor for all interchangeable heads, no problem for TopSolid. Let's now take a look at how the programming of such interchangeable heads works. First, let's look at the situations in which interchangeable heads are used. With cast or welded parts, there are often areas that are difficult to access, whether it's because they are located deep within the component or can only be reached using an angled head. This is exactly where interchangeable heads come into play. In our machine model in TopSolid, we can represent all interchangeable heads used on the machine and assign the corresponding kinematics. Now let's take a look at how we call up and use these in programming. For this, I have this example with this cast pipe part. And if we want to work with interchangeable heads now, under the Additional tab, we have the command Activate Machine Elements. And in this menu, I am then shown all the angle heads or interchangeable heads that are set up in the machine model. In this case, I could now say that I want to use my large horizontal head first. I can select it, and then it is activated here as well, so I can see that I am working with this element. And machining the part is basically just as you are used to when milling. I select a surface, say I want to face mill, and it then automatically finds the angular solution for this operation. If I confirm it with OK, I can also run a simulation once to see that it moves forward and then mills off the surface here. Just as you are used to with other milling operations, I can now, for example, take this operation and drag it onto another surface. And as expected, the angular solution for this surface is then automatically recalculated as well. If I now, for example, take an operation and drag it onto a surface that cannot be reached by the angular solution of the head, for instance onto this surface, then I immediately get a message that this is not possible because we are programming directly on the machine model. And TopSolid knows that this angle head cannot reach this angular solution. And TopSolid also points this out to me here with these exclamation marks. If I go in, it also immediately shows me that it can't find an angular solution. I mean, that's pretty obvious in this case. But what I can do is, I don't even have to delete the operation. I can now simply move the operation phase up because it's as if the operation had never been created. And now I can go back to this menu, Additional, and say that from this point on, I want to work with a different angle head or a different interchangeable head. Here, I'll select a horizontal or a universal head. Click OK. Now I have the universal head active here as well. Move the operation back down, and TopSolid recalculates that this operation would now be possible again with this interchangeable head. If we take a look at the whole thing, I can now see that it starts the simulation with this interchangeable head. And when we eventually get to it later, it will do this step with this interchangeable head. And that's how you program interchangeable heads in TopSolid in a very convenient way. And the great thing is, in the end, we really only need one post processor for all these different interchangeable heads. That's it for this video. I hope you were able to learn something from it. And if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. By doing so, you help us to further expand our reach and inspire even more people with TopSolid. We sincerely appreciate your support. Have a great time and see you next time.